Let us start today's class with screen type cables. These cables are used for the voltage levels of 22 kV and 33 kV. The two types of screened cables are H-type and SL-type cables. First, let us discuss H-type cables. The cable is designed by Hochstatter and hence the name is given H-type cable. There is no paper belt in this type of cable. Each conductor in this cable is insulated with a paper covered with a metallic screen, which is generally an aluminum foil. The construction is shown in the screen. The metallic screen touches each other. Instead of paper belt, the three cores are wrapped with a conducting belt, which is usually copper woven fabric tape. Then there is lead sheath. The conducting belt is an electrical contact with the metallic screen and lead sheath. After lead sheath, there are layers of bedding, armoring, and serving. The metallic screen helps to completely impregnate the cable, which avoids the possibility of formation of voids and spaces. The conducting belt, the three metallic screens and lead sheath are at earth potential, due to which electrical stresses are radial in nature. This keeps the dielectric losses to minimum. Another advantage of metallic screens is increase in the heat dissipation, which reduces the sheath losses. Due to these advantages, current carrying capacity of these cables will increase. In special cases, the use of these cables can be extended even up to 60 kV, 66 kV level. Let us go to the next one, SI-type cables. The name SL stands for separate lead screened cables. In this cable, each core is insulated with an impregnated paper and each one is then covered by separate lead sheath. Then there is a cotton tape covering the three cores together using a proper filler material. Then there are the layers of armoring and serving also. The difference between H-type and SL-type cable is that in SL-type, a common lead sheath covering all the three cores is absent, while each core is provided with separate lead sheath. This allows bending of the cables as per the requirements. You can see the construction on the screen. The three cores in this type of cable are as good as three separate single core cables. There are so many advantages of SL type cables. Let us discuss one by one. First one, due to individual lead sheath, core to core fault possibility gets minimized. Second point, the electrical stresses are radial in nature. Third one, due to absence of overall lead sheath, bending of cable is easy. Next one is the dielectric which gets subjected to electrical stresses is paper, which is homogeneous. Hence, there is no possibility of formation of voids. Next one is the metal sheath increases the heat dissipation, which increases the current carrying capacity. A combination of H-type and SL-type cable called HSL cable also can be used. Like this, even we have so many limitations. The limitations of screen cable, which are also called solid type cables, are it uses solid insulation only like paper. When the conductor temperature increases, the paper gets expanded. This eventually stretches the lead sheath. When the load on the cable decreases, it cools down and there is contraction of lead sheath. Due to this, air may be drawn into the cable forming voids. This deteriorates the cable insulation. Next is moisture may be drawn in along with the air, which deteriorates the dielectric strength of dielectric. Mechanical shock can cause voids. The breakdown strength of voids is much less than insulation. Hence, voids can cause permanent damage to the cables. This is a brief discussion about these two cables.